It all started with a phone call, a small terrier mix found hiding under a porch, too scared to let anyone near. He was just a shadow, barely visible, his eyes wide with fear and uncertainty. No one knew how long he'd been out there, alone and trembling, but it was clear he had lost all trust in the world. He was shaking, skinny, and completely shut down, a ghost of the dog he was meant to be. His fur was matted, his ribs showed through his thin frame, and his spirit seemed almost broken. Every sudden movement or loud sound sent him deeper into his shell. The rescue team spent hours coaxing him out with patience and gentle words. We named him Buster. It took soft voices, tasty treats, and a lot of time before he dared to inch forward, his body low to the ground, unsure if he could trust these new humans. At the shelter, Buster stayed in the corner, avoiding eye contact and jumping at every noise. The unfamiliar smells and sounds overwhelmed him, and he pressed himself against the wall, hoping to disappear. People saw only his fear, not the love beneath. Many passed by, searching for a dog that would wag its tail or come forward, not realizing that Buster's heart was just waiting for a reason to hope again. But I believe there are no broken dogs, only spirits in need of healing. Every dog has a story, and sometimes all they need is someone willing to listen and understand. Healing takes time, patience, and calm energy. Buster wasn't aggressive, just terrified. He needed someone to show him that the world could be safe again, that kindness still existed. Then Sarah arrived. She didn't force anything. She simply sat outside his kennel and read aloud, day after day. Her presence was gentle, her voice soothing, and she never rushed him. She shared her calm space, building trust in silence. Sometimes the greatest comfort is just knowing someone is there, expecting nothing in return. On the 5th day, Buster crept forward, lay down facing her, and sighed. A small surrender. It was the first sign that he was willing to let someone in, even if just a little. Sarah didn't move, just kept reading. She let Buster set the pace, never pushing, always patient. The next day, he took a treat from her hand. It was a tiny gesture, but for Buster, it was a leap of faith, a sign that trust was beginning to grow. A week later, he went home with her. Sarah saw the dog he could become, not just the fear he showed. Buster's journey was just beginning, but he had found his person. In her home, he would learn what it meant to be safe, to be loved, and to belong. He found the leader who would guide him back to balance. With every gentle walk and every kind word, Buster's confidence slowly returned. This is the magic of rescue: patience, trust, and a new beginning. Every dog deserves a chance to start over, to find their place in the world. Every scared soul deserves a chance to heal. Sometimes, all it takes is one person willing to believe in them. With the right person, even the most frightened dog can rediscover joy. The transformation is nothing short of miraculous. Buster's story is proof that love and patience can change everything. It's a reminder that every act of kindness, no matter how small, can make a world of difference. It's not about fixing a dog, it's about helping them remember how to be one. With time, Buster learned to play, to trust, and to love again. Rescue is about hope, and Buster found his. His eyes, once filled with fear, now sparkled with the promise of a brighter future. For every Buster, there's a Sarah waiting to help them start again. It's a journey of two souls finding each other, both changed for the better. That's where the journey truly begins, a new chapter filled with hope, healing, and the promise of unconditional love. Dog rescue isn't just about shelter, it's about rehabilitation. Many rescued dogs come from chaos or neglect, needing more than food and a roof. Our job is to provide structure, rules, boundaries, and then affection. This order helps a dog feel safe and secure. Rescue organizations are the front lines, run by people with tireless dedication and heart. When you adopt, you save 2 lives, the one you bring home and the one who takes its place. You become part of a cycle of compassion. Rescue is a partnership, a commitment to heal together. The dog learns to trust again, and the human learns patience and unconditional love. It's not always easy, but the bond is worth it. You're not just getting a pet, you're gaining a family member. Rescue restores balance for both dog and human. It's a powerful act of leadership and love. Every adoption is a statement. Every life has value. This is the true power of the pack. To understand a rescued dog's transformation, we must see the life they leave behind. Stray dogs face daily battles for food, water, and safety. They endure harsh weather, injuries, and constant fear. Malnutrition, parasites, and untreated wounds are common. The emotional toll is just as severe. Abandonment creates deep trust issues. Alone, they lose their social skills and sense of belonging. This isolation is unnatural for a pack animal. Millions of dogs live in these shadows, victims of human neglect. Rescue organizations break this cycle, offering hope and a path back to balance. They don't just pick up a dog, they offer a lifeline. Every rescue is a chance to heal a broken spirit. It's the first step toward a new life. Bella, a German Shepherd mix, was found chained to a fence, her body trembling with fear and her eyes wide with uncertainty. She was terrified, and out of that fear had become defensive and aggressive, unsure if she could trust anyone again. At the rescue center, Bella needed calm, patient handlers who understood her trauma. They gave her plenty of space, a predictable routine, and never rushed her, knowing that healing takes time. No one forced her to interact or pushed her beyond her comfort zone. Trust had to be earned, not demanded. The staff respected her boundaries, letting her set the pace. Slowly, Bella began to change. Small signs of hope appeared. Her body relaxed, her eyes softened, and she started to watch the people around her with curiosity instead of fear. The turning point came when a volunteer sat quietly outside her run, simply being present. For the first time, Bella finally relaxed and let out a deep, contented sigh, as if realizing she was safe. The very next day, she surprised everyone by taking a treat from their hand, a small gesture, but a huge leap of faith for her. Progress followed in gentle steps, short, reassuring walks, a soft bed to call her own, and even a tentative tail wag that hinted at her growing trust. The real Bella, once hidden by fear, began to emerge. Her personality started to shine through as she felt safer each day. Eventually, a loving family experienced with fearful dogs met Bella and saw her potential. They decided to adopt her, ready to continue her journey of healing. They provided her with structure, gentle guidance, and calm leadership, helping her adjust to her new life and build confidence. In her new home, Bella learned the world could be safe and joyful. She discovered the simple pleasures of play and relaxation. Today she loves car rides, hiking in nature, and snuggling on the couch with her family, finally experiencing the happiness she always deserved. Her story proves that no dog is beyond hope, no matter how broken or afraid they may seem at first. With patience, understanding, and the right approach, even the most frightened soul can learn to trust again and find love. Bella found her pack, and with them, she found her happiness and sense of belonging. Every fearful dog deserves a chance to heal, to be understood, and to find a family who believes in them. Bella's journey reminds us that trust is built, not forced, and that every act of kindness matters. Love and patience can truly transform any life, turning fear into hope and loneliness into belonging. Meet Champ, found after a hit and run, his leg too damaged to save. After surgery, he faced a new reality, but never gave up. Champ learned to balance on 3 legs, running and playing with infectious joy. He didn't see himself as different, he was just a dog, living fully. Champ became a shelter favorite, comforting new arrivals and showing them hope. He taught everyone that physical limitations don't define your spirit. One day, a young boy who'd lost his own leg met Champ. Seeing Champ run, the boy saw his own strength reflected. They adopted Champ, becoming inseparable friends. Together, they navigated the world, each inspiring the other. Champ wasn't just rescued, he became a healer. His story shows that resilience and joy can overcome any obstacle. Dogs like Champ remind us being different isn't being broken. Every challenge is a chance to inspire. Champ's spirit changed lives, especially one young boy's. In rescue, sometimes the dog saves us too. That's the true power of hope. People often overlook senior dogs, missing out on their gentle love. Molly, a 10-year-old beagle, was surrendered after a decade of loyalty. At the shelter, she watched puppies get all the attention. Molly was calm, house-trained, and just wanted a soft bed and a warm lap. Most saw her age, not her heart. Then the Millers, a retired couple, met Molly and saw her sweetness. The connection was instant. Molly was going home. In her new home, she blossomed, bringing joy and purpose to the Millers' lives. She loved gentle walks, sunbeams, and quiet companionship. The Millers focused on making every day special. Adopting a senior dog isn't about time left, it's about the love shared. Molly gave as much as she received. Senior dogs have so much to offer. Every golden year is a gift. The deepest bonds are often formed in silence, in those quiet moments when words aren't needed and presence says everything. Marcus, a soldier living with PTSD, needed an anchor, something to hold on to when memories became too heavy. At a local rescue he met Ghost, a husky mix carrying his own invisible scars and trauma. Ghost was fearful, under-socialized, and overlooked by others who didn't see his potential. Marcus saw a kindred spirit in Ghost and decided to adopt him, hoping they could heal together. The first weeks were tough. Ghost hid in corners, avoided eating, and needed space to feel safe. Marcus understood, creating a calm, predictable environment filled with patience and gentle routines. Early morning walks became their ritual, building trust in the soft light and quiet moments before the world woke up. Gradually, Ghost walked closer, seeking reassurance and learning to trust Marcus's steady presence. The breakthrough came during a thunderstorm. Ghost, once terrified, ran to Marcus for comfort, finally letting his guard down. In comforting Ghost, Marcus found his own healing, discovering that helping another could ease his own pain. Their bond grew stronger, each helping the other navigate the world's challenges step by step. Ghost became Marcus's shadow, a calming presence always by his side, offering silent support. Together they moved from darkness to light, finding hope in each other's company. Rescue is about healing, sometimes for both dog and human, as they learn to trust again. Ghost and Marcus proved that trust and love, given time, can truly rebuild lives from the ground up. Their journey was one of mutual rescue, each saving the other in ways no one else could. In the end, they saved each other, forging a bond that could never be broken. That's the power of a true pack: healing, unity, and the promise of never facing life's battles alone. These stories share common threads: resilience, love, and transformation. Dogs endure hardship yet still find it in their hearts to trust again. They live in the moment, teaching us to do the same. The real magic is in the patience and calm leadership that builds trust. This love heals wounds we can't see. Rescued dogs bring joy, laughter, and comfort into our lives. The relationship is a two-way street. We rescue them, but they rescue us too. Every adopted dog is a symbol of hope and second chances. Their transformations inspire us to be better, more compassionate people. They remind us that beginnings don't define endings. With kindness, any dog can find happiness again. These dogs are our greatest teachers. They show us the true meaning of resilience and love. That's the heart of rescue. You've heard these stories. Now, what will you do? Every day, shelters are filled with dogs waiting for their chance. If you're considering a dog, choose adoption. Look beyond the playful ones. See the soul that needs you. When you adopt, you save 2 lives. If you can't adopt, volunteer, foster, or donate. Every bit of help matters. Join the pack. Be an advocate for the voiceless. Share these stories, encourage adoption, and support spaying and neutering. Be a force for kindness in your community. The world needs more compassionate leaders. The dogs are waiting, ready to give you their whole heart. All you have to do is open the door. The journey starts with you.